Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 1, Episode 4. Hopefully it doesn't take me a week to finish this. Let's stop. So we're going to discuss for a hot second the fact that Jen is, I think, an alcoholic. Did you say you had 10 drinks before you even got to the Roaring 20s party, girl? What did you do? I know pre-gaming is a thing, but dang. That's why she acted from the previous. That's why she finna show her whole behind. And now I understand why. Good God. Well, let's get in. So she is basing this off of the fact that the woman text you and said, my daughter is going back to college. This is her last night. Instead of us doing a sleepover, which we could do at any time because we both live here, I'm going to spend the rest of the time with my daughter before she goes back to college. You have an attitude, and then now you're trying to bring your issue with Mary into it by saying, oh, it's because you went to Mary's church and now you like Mary, so now you don't want me to sleep over. She's not going to tell you that her raggedy ass son doesn't like you and he said that she couldn't have a sleepover, because that would sound crazy. But you need to get out your feelings. You're looking real desperate and real stupid right now. Pause. So Meredith is officially my favorite now because she seems to be the only one with some common sense, at least in this arena right now. Like, she's like, the only reason why I accepted her apology is because it's your birthday and I wanted to be smooth for your birthday. Meredith is like, what she said happened and what you said happened are two different things. She apologized. You accepted her apology. I haven't heard anything for weeks. What is the issue now? And she never said anything about your family. Why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep trying to spin this into a narrative about her saying something about your family when she never said anything about your family? She said it smells like hospital. She's an I can't. Unless she said something else and we don't know. All she said is it smells like hospital. I don't understand what the issue is. Girl, get your life.
It's a good thing our Mormon friends weren't here.
So, at this point, Jen is a drunk, blabbering, screaming, cussing mess. She's screaming across the restaurant that Mary is having sex with her grandfather, and she's just being rude and inconsiderate. And then they like, okay, well, we got to get you home. And so she calls her husband, who is probably at his girlfriend's house hiding from you because you are a train wreck. Talk about where are you? I need to get home. Whatever. Okay, pause. So everybody is trying to decompress from the night before and talk about Jen owes everybody an apology. She really showed her whole pot and pots, and she fell apart and all this other stuff. And there's like, I don't understand why she has such a huge problem with you, because that one statement shouldn't cause all of this drama. And I believe Mary hit someone on the head, and she said just because she wants to be a big dog. At the beginning, Jen said that, oh, according to them, I'm black, even though she's Hawaiian and Tongu and all those other things. She's like, but to these people, I'm just black because I'm other, and they don't know how to put that, so they make it as black. But she can't be black if Mary is there. No, you have to be Tongu and white and everything else. You're just a brown girl. You're not black. You can't claim the black culture. You can't be black girl of the group, top dog, Miss Thing, if there's an actual black woman. So Meredith told Lisa, went to a dark screen. Meredith told Lisa that her and her husband are separated, and that's how you know true friendships, because she immediately started to cry. She's like, what can I do for you? And that's really what you want from a friend when you tell them something huge like that. It's nothing that they can do to fix it, but she just wants to know, what can I do for you to make sure that you're okay? Which I genuinely appreciate for their friendship, even though Lisa is a jackass. Moving. Okay, pause before we get into what she thought about the girl showing her ass at that girl's party. Mary, you have a Munchausen homicidal attachment to your son. Let that go, baby. The whole point of having children is to raise them to be self-sufficient human beings, to go out and be better people in this world. It's not so they stay up underneath you for the rest of your life. That is not That's not how that's that's not how it. Okay, darling baby, that's not how it works. Jesus Christ. Let's get into the minutia. Okay, pause. Okay. So I would just like to say, Mary, without the wigs, with just her natural hair pulled up into that ball cap, she looks at least 10 years younger and absolutely beautiful. She needs to do more of that. I do not understand her eclectic way of dressing, or the fact that Meredith had the good gospel nerve to get on God's good TV and lie with a straight face, talk about her style is impeccable. No, ma'am, it is not. But she's going to do this Met Ball tea so everybody can lunch and things, so everybody can come together and get their fucking lives together. I think she's going to invite Jen. She's probably going to invite Jen so they can hash out whatever the fuck their issues are. But we're moving on. I don't know who this, I want to say that's Heather, and that's a horrible angle. I'm so sorry. Pause. So I understand that Jen is going through a lot of emotional things with her dad passing away. And I'm sorry, you mean to tell me your husband couldn't get no time, no bereavement time to go to his father-in-law's funeral? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That at no point did the people that your husband works for, seeing that his father-in-law has passed away, thinking maybe this man needs to be there for his wife, and they wouldn't give him the time to do so? That's some bullshit. He didn't want to go. Something is up. Something in the milk ain't clean. Something ain't right. Ain't no way in the world that they like, oh, well, fuck you and your wife and your feelings and your father-in-law dying. We need this. So he's not even the head coach. That doesn't even make any sense. And pause. So in your anger, your righteous indignation, you tell your friend's secret that Jen is a piece of work. She is an absolute piece of work. Now you can go with all of these excuses about her grief and her issues with her husband not being there and whatever, but she's a piece of she's a legit piece of damn work. She's a piece of work. No, ma'am. Okay. So Jen is the most self-absorbed, entitled. What? How is this? She can't be. This gotta be. No. This ignorant broad. Mary said, it's rightly assumed if I don't invite this broad to my Met Gala luncheon thing, then she's really gonna go off the rails because she has to be invited to everything because she believes that she's the center of the universe, of this particular universe. She thinks that's who she is. She thinks she's that girl, and so now she's trying to have a pep talk from her husband. I really want him to tell her to get her fucking life together and tell her she's not the center of the universe and everybody doesn't, the moon and stars don't sway to her command, and people are adults and can be friends with whoever they want to. This is not high school. This is not Mean Girls. Because her husband is right on target. He says it all starts and begins with you. You make the decisions for you. You determine if you get mad. You determine if you get happy. You determine if you are sad or hurt by something. It's all coming from you. So as long as you have control of you and are aware of your surroundings, then you should be good. Now, she's not going to take any of this advice her husband just gave her because that's not who she is. But we'll see what happens. Okay, pause, because this is the end of the episode and what's happening next week. So you mean to tell me that you brought your raggedy ass to this woman's event, hugged and kissed her, greeted her. She's been nothing but kind and gracious to you. You apologize for your friend who's friendly with her, but you ain't got no apology for her for hollering out all kinds of manners of things. I don't care if it's true or not. It was rude. You were rude to that woman, and she didn't do anything to you. So now I'm looking at Jen. Jen lost her gut. Okay. All right. Let's get into my final part. Once again, this episode was a lot. I feel like I'm going to say that at the end of every single episode of this show. This is a lot. Jen is a lot. She's got a lot going on. She needs some coping skills. She needs to go sit on somebody's sofa and talk to them about a few things. Because there's no way that you should be acting the way you're acting at the big age that you are. Where is the maturity at? It's ridiculous. I can't. I ain't got it. I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a can. Listen, pray that I can get through this season because I want to bop Jen on the top of her head. Peace.